Great afternoon, everybody. Welcome, welcome, and welcome again. I'm so excited to be with each and every one of y'all on today. Did you know it is the last Thursday, the last day of 2020? And I'm just excited to say that I made it. I know we could say so many things. We could do so many things, but I made it. I'm excited about it. I'm grateful just for that. I think you need to find, I'm learning over these past 12 months, I've learned to find the gratitude, the gratefulness in all things that I do have, and with a desire to create and be a part of more. And so it's not necessarily saying that I'm not content. Contentment means gratification, but I understand that there's so much more I believe I've been destined to do. So we have not done money and meals in a while. And I've been really sticking with my health and wealth motive. I'm trying to maneuver, moving that over to this and then sharing it to my personal page. I'm just trying to finagle this thing. I'm learning. My money mentor says it. One of our pastors say it. You just got to start. And so in this start, I'm just learning to maneuver and really be, like I always say, on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. So today I decided that I wanted to close out 2020 really encouraging you about a couple of things. But let me start with some other things real first. If you are on, I was about to say Chatterbox. Y'all got to excuse me. I say that, call it that. If you're on Clubhouse, this my IG, at Tish LaCroix. That is my same name on Clubhouse. Support me. Follow me. Let's grow together. I love it because even though it is a social platform, it really speaks to me growing business-wise. I'm growing individually. I'm just growing personal development. So if you need personal development, I encourage you to get on Clubhouse. I don't want it to become, what a lot of social platforms are, because again, it is for you to grow both professionally and personally on there. I love it. Also, follow my girl, Latavia, the writer. I think that's her name on there. We were going to do a podcast, but we moved it over to Clubhouse called All They Talk About. And we have different topics. We're going to be looking for experts that we're going to interview and talk to, just to kind of have an all around feel of different things people are going through. We're going to talk about marriage. We're going to talk about singleness. We're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about, mental health. It's going to be so much we're going to talk about. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, they're going to be cutting edge topics. So y'all, all y'all judgment people, you might not want to get on. But I'm excited about that. It is a project that came about because I met her in this space that I'm going to talk about. And so I'm excited about it. I'm grateful for it because I'm able to be in a position that I'm able to do so many great things. And so I want to tell you about that. So many great things happening for me business-wise and personally. And so I'm going to be ready to share at some point. May not be today, but at some point we'll be ready just to bring those things back out. People have been asking me about my 2 cents in tea. They've been asking me about what's that thing? The Marticia experience. So that's coming back at some point in 2021. I just want to serve at another level. I told you that's what my why is, which brings me to this. I said, I'm channeling my inner cash trap is what I'm going to talk about today. I want to close up this month with money. I got my meal. This is my shrimp and grits. I don't know if you can see shrimp and grits. I got cheese on it, and I got my protein shake that I'm going to drink. So listen, I'm trying to look at how it's going to let me share this video. We're going to see. Hopefully I can start a watch party on my page. All right. So this is the thing. Yeah, my husband calling me during the live. Anyway, so this is the thing. I was thinking about, this is one of the products, one of the strategies we have at I Am Master Academy. Those who don't know, that's one with. And I wanted to come on here this last day because I know we're preparing for 2021. I know many of you are already starting to get your stimulus checks. I know many of you are saying, listen, Christmas is over. It's time for me to get back on track. It's time for me to focus on my goals, focus on my dreams, focus on my aspirations. We're trying to do all of those things, right? And so I've discovered in this place and in this season that we have to have the capital to make it happen, right? Period. Like at the end of the day, money talks, all right? You're going to have the capital to do what you need to do. And I want you to go back to a question I asked maybe, I don't know now, probably 3 or 4 months ago, where I asked the question, what do you want? Because until you establish what you want and until you establish your why, you will not be able to really maneuver and really put to action what you're trying to do. Because until you are clear on where you're going, now you know the steps you need to take to make it happen. And so one of the things I said that I was encompasses everything on that I have going on that I wanted to do was I want to serve at a level to where I'm not concerned about, whether our mortgage is going to get paid, our lights going to get cut off. I'm doubting myself. I'm not focused on serving my customers, serving my clients, serving my team, being the leader in ministry that God has called me to be. Now, y'all know I love Jesus, so I'm not afraid to tell you that I love God. I'm not putting it on anybody else. And so when I understood that's what I wanted, and then I established what my why was. My why is that 8 generations deep. I've now gotten wealth from here where I am 8 generations deep. I'm not doing it for William and Chloe. Like, I love them, but no, 8 generations down. If I can get wealth to that 8th generation, I have now changed the trajectory of my family. I have now created true wealth long term. When you think about people like your Rockefellers, your Kennedys, when you're thinking about people, come on, your Heinz corporations, Walmart corporations, that was money that was pushed, Disney pushed 8 to 10 generations deep. And now look how many generations have now superseded that. And so that's my mindset. So once I established my what, I established my why, now I know actions that I needed to take. And so, yes, I have a vision board. Yes, I have numbers in play that I know the number that I need to make, what I need to make happen. But now here's what happens next. Now, what steps do I need to take to make it happen? See, because I read on one of my one of my coaches and mentors, their website said, listen, you can write the vision and make it plain all you want, but if you don't take action, what are we doing? What are we doing? And so I want you to really see that perspective, right? I want you to really see that you're going to have to take action. There's going to be some sacrifice. And let me say this, I'm going to bring up this product that I really want to show you that I really decided that I was going to master. We have so many products, but this one I said I was going to master this product, right? This product is going to take me to 7 figures. Y'all heard me say here, I said it the other night, last time I was on the video. It's going to take me to 7 figures, period. Like, is what it is, right? But you gotta take action, right? There's gonna be a level of sacrifice you're gonna take. And this is a great way to end 2020. I want you to really think as you go into 2021. You cannot listen, if you're doing the same thing over and over again and you ain't got no new results, if everything that you're so busy with on your plate is not giving you the life that you desire to live, we need to make some changes. So that means I need to make some sacrifice. I can't watch Netflix all day like everybody else. I can't curl up with my man all night. Now, don't get me wrong. I curl up with my husband now, but I'm saying I can't do that every day. We plan date nights. We make sure we put it in to make sure our marriage is nurtured, because again, that's part of what I need to be doing. But at the end of the day, I can't do that every day. See, I have to invest time into that, and he understands it. So nobody take it wrong. My husband knows exactly what I'm talking about. I can't be cuddling up with him by the fireplace, drinking tea and watching movies. Like that ain't how this works. We was watching stuff on Hulu and I was working. Like, it was on the TV, but I was working because I understand that I have goals and dreams, and I have a why and I have a what I want that has to get done. And here's the key I want you to understand. When you do what you're supposed to do for you, your spouse, your children, your sisterhood, brotherhood, community can pick up the fruit that you bear. See, because many of you are bearing fruit and they rotten, they're falling off, they're not giving the nourishment that it needs. And so I had to be very specific. So you're going to have to make a sacrifice. There's going to be some sacrifice of time. That means that maybe for these hours of this hours, I can't do these things. I can't rock out. I'm not buying Louis bags right now. Right now I'm taking that same money and I'm doubling down on my investments. So I'm taking that same money and I'm funneling it where it needs to go. I just want to give you that plug because, we desire a better life and we desire so much more, but that takes work. It don't have to be a hard work or a strenuous work, but it has to have a great work ethic to produce. A farmer plants the seed, tills the ground, plants the seed, waters the seed, takes the weeds, have to pull the seed, do something different every single time. It is a process before that seed becomes a full size, what's the word I'm looking for? Corn stalk. And then guess what happens when it's bear this fruit in this time? He now has to go and plow all that down again, let the ground set, nurture the ground all over again, and do it all over again for corn to come up. You got to think about that. Anyway, I'm off my soapbox with that. I'm going to let that ride. But let me talk about, what I was trying to talk about. So here's the thing. I'm going to share my screen because I want to show you this product. Many of you are looking for a way to get the capital that you need. Okay. You're looking for a way to get the capital to get what you want. I'm a firm believer of I don't want to have to take away. Many of y'all only got one pot. I don't want to have to take away from my main opportunity, right? In order for me to do the very things that I need to do. Because so many times that's truly what delays us, is that we're not in a position where we're able to where we're able to necessarily, like, we want to start a business, so we're taking from our main pot. We have to find a way to get another stream of income. And yes, we all have skills and talents and all of that great stuff, but at the end of the day, we also need to be in a position where we're able to also have additional income that doesn't take us putting our hand to the plow. I own 2 businesses, so I understand that concept. You want to be able to, what we call, multiply the very money that you have. So let me okay, sorry, I'm trying to get my page up because I want to talk about this real quick. Simplified. Okay, let me tell you this. Simplified, I'll share it that way. Simplified like never before. I'm telling you, people say, I don't want to do Forex, it's complicated. I got in this space 3 years ago. Let me tell you this right here. It wasn't even about the fact of Forex. What it afforded me was to get in a room with people who had the answer to my problem. That's what it afforded me, to get in the room with people that had the answer to my problem, right? I was in a position where I was able to connect with people that not only grew my wealth portfolio here, but I was able to look at other things that I never thought I would ever be able to do. Like, getting into owning oil wells, I wanted to own real estate, but at another level, and, different things, investing in digital currencies, and how does that look, and doing all that great stuff. And so I got connected with this company, and it put me at a wealth table with 7, 8, and 9-figure earners. It put me at a table with people who were able to show me that I didn't have to, by the sweat of my brow, do the work, but necessarily multiply what I was already doing. So I was able to take my businesses, I was able to do all these different things, and then I was able to, then I was able to, at the same time, multiply that, right? Without me having to get another job or get another business, which is what many of y'all don't want to do. And I got that. So let me tell you about this product. Yesterday, I got my Cash Trap shirt on. This is my favorite product right now. It is something that is a strategy. If you can count to 7, you can master this strategy. I want to show you this really quickly first. So what do I trade? I trade binary options, high frequency. We have an academy called HFX. And in the HFX Academy, that's what it teaches you. It teaches you how to trade the largest financial market in the world, Forex, on the binary broker. And so I want to show you, I was looking at my thing. I want to show you this broker because I want to show you that it's so simple to do and so simple to understand. So let me explain this screen to you in its simplest form, because I know you're like, Tish, I don't get nothing that's going on the screen. So let me give you the simplest thing in its simplest form. Take this down to $1. So we can kind of do this. So a couple of things I want to show you on this screen. What I'm able to do, what people are making in, I'll do it in 1 minute, it's fine for right now. This is just on this example. What people are making in 1 hour, what people are making in a day, what people are making in a week, a month, even a year, we have the probability to make that in minutes. So HFX is money in minutes, right? So I'm on with you. I call it the lunch hour. I'm on with you. I'll probably stick on for an hour, not with y'all today, but I'm just saying I'll get on for an hour at lunchtime with one of our educators, Millie Mills, and then I'll get on another hour in a day on my own. And I use a particular product and I follow the steps. So let me give y'all the plug real quick. Here's the plug. Stop thinking you got to reinvent the wheel and know everything to start something. Like, I'm telling you, it's like Goodyear, Michelin. I don't know how many different tires out there. They're not reinventing tires. They just got their name on a different tire. Whatever they do a little different, they didn't reinvent the tire. It's still the tire, right? And so many times we feel we have to know it all to get started with, to know it all before we can share it. I didn't know everything when I got in this space. As a matter of fact, it didn't really click until I started doing HFX. And I understood it fit in with what I like. And so to know that I could get on here and have the probability to make money in minutes and multiply that and really withdraw my money today if I wanted to, I could. Now the market is open 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. That means Sunday it opens up, it closes Friday at 5 o'clock, and all hours in between, I am able to get into the market at any time. So the beauty of the products is that I'm earning while I learn. So I don't have to master the skill in order for me to get the money. As long as to get the education and get the bag, I have to just be willing to be a student to follow the instructions. That's it. I ain't trying to make it hard for you. Be a student, follow the instructions, and dedicate time to it. 30 minutes to an hour every day. Just that simple, okay? So let me show you this real quick. So this is the broker, okay? This is one of the many brokers you can use. This is the one I choose to use. The company that I am with does not have no access to my broker account. This is my broker accounts I own. This is actually one of my practice accounts that I have. So a couple things I want to show you how simplified this is. So first things first, right here you see 1 minute. So I can trade 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. That tells me how many times from start to finish this broker will open and close that trade. So when I click it, boom, it's open. 1 minute is closed. Just that simple. And I'm going to show you how it looks, right? It tells me that I risk $1. That says no matter what I put, whether I say the price is going to go up or price is going to go down, I am saying that I'm going to risk $1. And the broker is going to say, because I'm going to show y'all something, the broker's going to say, listen, if you win, I'm not only going to give you your $1 back, but I'm going to give you 74 additional cents on that. So I will get $1.74 back. Now, I'm going to show you this over here to the left. Now, these are the different currency pairs. You'll learn about how this works and everything when you get connected. But this tells me how much each pair is paying out. Euro JPY paying 85%. I might need to go on in and trade a little bit, paying 85%. Y'all see my number changed to 85 cents, right? Because it's paying 85%. Each pair pays at a different rate at a different time. Now, I don't ever take any trades less than 70%. So the broker's saying, listen, based on my risk, let's say I risk $10, right? It's going to give me $8.50, right? Back. When I win, that's what happens. So whatever pair you're using, you'll learn about this. That's how, of course, it'll determine how much you win. And here's the thing. There's no guessing game in this thing. I know exactly how much I risk. The broker going to take his money off the top. So once I click the button, they're going to take their $10, right? So basically, I know that if I win, I'm going to get the 10 back plus the $8.50. If I don't win, well, they keep my $10. It's just that simple. There's nothing to calculate or figure out. All I did is I'm going to risk, of course, 1 to 5% of my account. That's how simple this is. I'm not making it up, y'all. Not making it up. So here we go, right? So let's give you an example. Let's say, I'm going to go back up. I said, listen, I believe price, I was going down there. I believe price is going to go up from this point. I will hit a call or a buy and boom, I'm into the market, right? Again, this is for examples, right? If I say, no, I believe price is going to go down, of course, I will hit the put or the sell button. Boom. You see my, move it up so you can see. Bam. You see that, of course, I put in a sell. That's this red line. So now, look, my price, 1 minute, this will be over, okay? It will end at this line, right? You see this line with this dot. At the moment price gets there, my trades will close, right? Now, at the bottom, I can see, y'all see I'm winning one and losing the other right now. So my price where I said, listen, price will go up, I'm winning. You see, I got a payout of $18.50. The one, of course, well, I was winning. The one I said, well, price will go down. Now it's saying I'm winning too. Now I just clicked the button. I didn't use any strategies. I just want to show you how simplified using binary options in the broker is. Okay, look, boom. I won both of those. Just that simple. Like, y'all see my total went up to 504. They took their $10 off the top. I got my $10 back plus $8.50. I didn't know enough. So I was just showing you how it works. This is that past profits are not indicative of future profits. I'm just showing you how the broker works. That's how simple this is. Okay. Now, let me show you my favorite strategy. So let me show you. Hopefully it's up and working. I can't see my screen. Let me refresh. Because I want to show y'all that this is simple. Like, you at home with the kids. Many of y'all, that's your goal, want to be home. You need to find a vehicle that's going to get you there in record-breaking time. I've told everybody, like, you can talk to my sister friends, this is going to be my 7-figure product, my 7-figure year, really multiple 7-figure year as I go through this progression. And so this is the product that I use. Now, I also get on with educators who do give out market ideas. You don't have to take them. Again, this is your option. No one is forcing anybody to do anything. But I'm like this. If you're going to give me the answers to the test, you signed up for school. This is something that came to me, y'all. This is real stuff as I go into this. So people were telling me, you know, this don't work in 30 days. I'm not, this is not for me, right? And so I was in my prayer time, I was thinking about it. I got a real revelation. You put a time frame on multiplying your money, right? You said, listen, this doesn't work. If you know, now mind you, there's evidence that it works for people, right? So it's not that it don't work and you didn't work it, but you put a time frame on stuff like that. But let me ask you this question. You didn't put a time frame on that job who only guaranteed you 25-cent increase over a year. You waited it out. You didn't put a time frame on school when they told you upfront it's going to take you at least 4 years to get this bachelor's degree. You were willing to stick it out, but you're not willing to tap into a place that you can tap into the largest financial market in the world, and you're able to multiply your money all while you sit in front of an educator who's already doing it, giving you the answers to the test. And you won't give that 30 days, 60 days, but you'll get that job 20 years, only giving you 25 cents on a dollar every year. I just want you to think about that, because I was like that too. I'm not against working on jobs. Like, I'm not against that. But if that's your only means to get money, I'm going to need you to really rethink how long it's going to take you to really live the life you want to live. Anywho, that's just my little nugget on that. So this is one of the products I use. This is the cash trap strategy. I think I'm on. Let me make sure I'm good to go. How many more minutes we got on this candle? 4 minutes. Okay, so we got 1 more minute on this candle, but I'm gonna show you how this works. Okay, now it's 2 ways to trade this product, right? What am I on? We was on UJ. Let me see what was on here, so I make sure I match it up. Okay, we were on UJ. So let me go to UJ just so we can kind of be on the same sheet of music. All right. Okay, so this is how this product works. I could, right? Let me bring this big so you can see. Just take these arrows. This is how simple this is. I could just take these arrows, put it in for a sale, and boom, at the rate based on this candlestick I'm looking at. Yes, it's resetting, y'all. So nothing happened to my screen. It's resetting. Every 5 minutes, I get a new market idea. Right? Every 5 minutes. You know how game changing it is? Like every 5 minutes, a new idea comes in here. That's game changing. Spending an hour on here. What is that? 12 5-minute segments. We're trading them in 3 minutes, so there's 23-minute segments. Just think if you made $20 every 3 minutes, what that would look like in an hour. So anyway, but I'm looking at this, right? Just the simplest form, I could take the arrows. I could say, okay, it's a call, which means it's a buy. I go over here to my thing, and I'm to my broker, and I put in a call. I put in for 1. I should have did it for 3 minutes, but it's fine. Just to show you just that simple form, I put it in there. That's what it is, right? Just that simple, right? I have them in 1 minute. I'm gonna take this to 3 minutes so I can be in right time. So just that simplest form. That's it. Just take the arrows, let it do what it's gonna do, and then I'll be done with it, right? The other way I could trade this is what we call a 7-point system, right? So each indicator, each piece is a point. I'm telling you, I can't make this up. Like, this is so simplified, right? So here we go. So to get a point, this is how the point system works. For the fact that it called, that the arrow says call, I get a point. So that's 1 point, right? If price comes to, this support line is quicker. So if price comes to what we call this Bollinger Band, and you'll learn these terms, but to this band line, right? And it's actually a middle band line as well. Then I get a point for that as well. At this point, I don't get a point for that because it didn't come to the line. So I don't get a point for that, right? So I got a point for the fact that it's a call. Now I get a point for the fact that if it comes to support. Now I'm trying to see my support line. And actually support would be this green line. You can't see it real good. It's like wicked and it came up. So really, I don't get a point for that at all either, right? Now, I also get a point for the fact that if this line, as you see that it did here, it crossed down and came up. If this line crosses down and comes up, I get a point. If this one does the same thing, I get a point. It didn't. So it's only 1 point, right? And then also, if the lower number was a call, so that means if the top number has to be higher than the lower number, I get a point. Now, listen, none of that happens in this case. So guess what? I don't take the trade. Now, a sister like me, I stick to one pair. I got a strategy that I do on top of this strategy, but I can pick any one of these and do the very same thing. Like, it's really just that simple. It's not complicated at all. I go through a 7-point system. Boom. Number one, I could say, well, it's a call. I'm gonna take it for the buy. Go to my thing. It probably, yeah, we lost that one because I just put it in there. Go into my thing and boom, put it in there. I could do that, right? Call, put it in there. Look at the time where it called it, which it called it at 6011. Let me see what it looks like. Yeah, it's down low. It's lower than that. So I could take it right here. Oh, this ain't even the right pair. That's fine. So I could do that. Or I could too, right? I could too follow the 7-point system. It says it's a call. Well, that's a 1 point because it is a call, right? That's the arrow telling me that it's a call. Number two, did it go to the Bollinger Band? Well, it wicked it. Actually, that's the support line. So it didn't get into this band. You see this red band right here. So I don't get a point for that. Did it touch support? Yeah, it wicks support. You'll learn wicks and all that stuff later, but it did. So I get 2 points, right? Do I see a B for buy? It says like a B over here. Do I see one there? Nope. So I don't take that, right? I don't get a point for that. Did the price come down and cross up? Now, I call them like you're playing spades, possibles. Now, if it was closer to the line, I may say yes. I may take the point. It may not have crossed it all the way, but if it got close enough, that's a possible. We'll see how that goes, right? And the same thing here. Did it come up to the line? Did it cross the line? Did it cross down and cross up? Not yet. So I only got 2 points. So I would necessarily wait. Now just wait it out. Now, that's it. It ain't nothing else to talk about. Like, that's how simple this is to do this strategy. Now, let me go back. I'm going to start sharing my screen for a second. Get back to my thing real quick. And I'm going to close with this because I'm about to get on these charts and I'm excited about it. But I'm going to say this too. Yesterday, yeah, we were on this, me and my husband and my daughter, my spiritual daughter was on here. And they went, now past prophets and I did get a future prophets. I didn't win. Okay. I went 1 and 2 yesterday, but they went 10 and 1. And my husband went 10 and 1, and the daughter went 6 and 1. Based on me looking at the chart, I said, okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna get in there. They won. So the product works like it does. I just didn't win. I need another screen. That's what I need. But it was great to get money together with them at the house. I was working, and they said, let's do a couple before I go to bed, and then you can do it anytime. It's open all the time. And so as you close out 2020 and begin 2021, I want you to think about, number 1, what do you want? Number 2, what do you want, and why? What is your why? What is your reasoning for doing the very things that you're doing? And then number 3, ways you can get capital without having to borrow from what you already have lined up and ready to go. I believe 2020 was a good year for me. Like, I can't complain about anything. I'm forever grateful just to say I made it to this day, because many didn't make it. So I'm grateful just for that. If nothing else happened for me, that one thing was awesome for me. And 2021 is going to be even better. I'm going to change my even say, well, 2020 wasn't a great year. The question to ask yourself, was it better than 2019? And for me, it was great. I mean, I had a great 2019, but I had an even better 2020 because I was able to see Martition. I was able to see the things that I really wanted, and God was able to clear the fog and the dust. And I was able to really be clear on where I was going and what I was doing. So I can only imagine that 2021 is going to be even better. Y'all know what I always say. Remember, do life on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. I not only will see you on the right side of money, but I will see you in 2021. Happy New Year for all of us here at the Tish LaCroix brand. All of us here at Money and Meals, all of us here at the Game Changer Society, the LaCroix Agency, LaCroix Property Management, and of course, the LaCroix family. We love y'all so much. Praying nothing but God's best for you and yours. See y'all later.